It is once again that time where there is a brand new 5-star in the game. This time, it is Varesa. And not only is this a new character, but it's a new character model. I am all for these characters being more unique. Best part is, I don't really know what she does. I know she does plunging attacks and she's electro, and that's about it. I don't know. I always like going into these kind of blind. I feel like it's just more fun to figure it out as we go. Ooh, and I do get Yansan, who I've heard is a good support character. Now, based on my previous polls, we are at the point where we're probably going to see a 5-star here, but we do have to win a 50-50. I saw the little spinny thing, which means gold. You might not believe me, but we're actually going to get 2 5-stars here. I know. It sounds like reading, but it isn't. It's just the reality that we live in. So there is our first 5-star and Varesa. We won the 50-50. Here comes the second. Watch. Here it is. And bada bing, bada. I only wanted one anyways. Now, since I do know that this is a plunge attacking character, I have a little bit of an issue because she's like the best plunge attack support, and currently I do not possess her on this account. So I may end up pulling for her, but in the meantime, I'll probably just run this. That is until I figure out what is better to run her with. And correct me if I'm wrong, other than something kind of like Sayu, this is the first character that attacks by just throwing themselves at the enemy. Oh, her charged attack allows her to plunge. That's kind of cool. Now, according to the lore of the game, she apparently really likes snacks, which is kind of ironic because this video was sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. For those of you who don't know, I visited Japan in 2024 and I loved my time there. I am definitely going back, but now that I'm home, I do find myself craving some of the Japanese snacks I had during my trip, or even just wanting to try out some new ones. This is why Tokyo Treat and Sakurako are so great. Tokyo Treat is an exclusive monthly snack box filled with limited edition chips, noodles, treats, and the monthly Kit Kat flavor, all revolving around the theme of each box, which changes each month. This month's theme was Sakura Nights Snack Fest and featured the matcha latte Kit Kat flavor. Let's go ahead and try one of these matcha Kit Kats. You know what? I didn't think I was gonna like that, but that is actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'll be eating this whole bag, and I am a sucker for candy, so I gotta try out these sweet and sour gummies. I like that. That's good. Actually, they're good, but this is bad because I really like these. Sakurako is a monthly artisan snack box which supports local makers across Japan. Each month contains curated traditional and seasonal snacks, including signature Japanese teas, mochi, dorayaki, and more. Each box also comes with an exclusive houseware item. This month's was a Sakura Wagashi plate. Speaking of which, this month's theme for the box was Moonlit Sakura. I need to try one of these Sakura Wagashi because it looks like some sort of gummy candy. Let's do a taste test. That's interesting. It's very light. I was expecting like a super strong flavor, but it's almost refreshing. I went ahead and brewed the tea. Now let's give it a little sample. Ooh, normally, I'm not a huge tea person, but this is actually not bad. Both boxes include a cultural booklet which highlights the snacks you received, as well as all allergen information. Plus, they showcase insights regarding the Japanese cultural aspects that influence the theme of each box. I obviously can't fly over to Japan whenever I want, as I'm sure most of you can relate to, but with Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, I'm still able to try out various Japanese snacks, some of which I would have probably never found on my own. So if you want to experience the unique flavors of Japan from the comfort of your own home, then check out Tokyo Treat and Sakurako using the link in the description, and using code JAVA you can get $5 off of your first Sakurako and Tokyo Treat box. Now that snack time is done, it's time for me to do some reading. Or rather, before I even do that, let's just test her out. Oyoverse has put her on an overloaded team, noted, and this makes it look like I'm gonna be able to run on water? How do I do that? Skill? Nope, no, not it. G, yes, teach me. A ring of speed? Okay, let's just go for, nope. Do I use the burst? Oh, Sonic. Oh, hey Sonic, you look a little different than I remember. This is, this is something, let me tell you. All right, was not expecting that. Now, oh, that's a cool, I like that art style. And then we just keep on plunging. Do I have to do charge attacks to plunge, or it just keeps... I'll figure it out eventually. Now that the trial's over, I'm gonna have to go read what she does. Although really quickly, I do just want to test out this character. I'm not gonna read anything, but I'm just curious to see what she does. Though perhaps it won't be that obvious since I'm not reading anything. I'm just saying, looking at the team that they put her with, that it would literally be exactly the team I would run in our 4-star only account, or at least it'd be pretty close to that. I would definitely have to read her kit if I was trying to build her, because just from using her in combat, I am clueless. But actually, for real this time, let me go read. I have now read through her kit, so we can move on to the next part of this video. Get it? It's cow joke because she's a cow. No? Okay. I have to say, though, I read through all of it. I mean, like, look at this. Look at how much there is. I'm supposed to remember all this? I feel like I should just play and figure it out as I go, which never works well for me. But I just can't absorb all that. Our first order of business is going to be ascending this girl. However, because all of her stuff is pretty much from a new area of Natlan, I wasn't able to pre-farm anything, which is kind of concerning because I also have 0 fragile resin. Did you thunderclap? Do that again. Okay, here we go. Clap. Big clap. I just like how powerful the clap sounds. I don't know why that amused me so much. Cow needs Sky Split Gem Bloom. I was expecting some sort of grass pun. Oh, also weapon. What do I give you? What do you want? You scale with attack, so like crit and attack stuff is good. I could give you Lost Prayer, and it's more movement speed, and you do spend a lot of time on the field, so I feel like that could actually work. So probably Lost Prayer, unless I want to go into bankruptcy and get her little... You know what this reminds me of? You guys know, like, from amusement parks, Disney, whatever, they have those little wands that spin around with a light inside. That's what that reminds me of. But the weapon banner is so scary. Here, weapon banner. Here is my sacrifice. I want this and just now. 1 pity, 0 pity. I don't know what pity I'm at actually. Surely it's super uber high. Okay, it's 0. And now it's 2. But the funny thing about wishing is you don't need pity if you just get lucky. And I will demonstrate how that works right here. Okay, we're just gonna get lucky. I don't need to go all the way to pity. What is that? Side note, this banner is one of the most colorful weapon banners I've ever seen. Just a couple little pulls. You know, nothing too crazy here. Last pull I can do. Wow, wait, would you look at that? I didn't get lucky. I could do one more. I could do one more. Boom. Right. I don't know why I expected anything different. I was really excited when I was reading, not this talent. This talent, Varesa's sprint speed is increased. Yes. When she is not in combat, her sprint stamina consumption will also increase. Not as awesome. However, supposedly she just has a faster sprint speed than every other character, and then you could do this on top of that, which means I could probably hit like a new best personal record of sprint speed in this game. One other very important thing that I need to do is see how the game pronounces her name.
Hi, I'm Varesa from the collection.
Varesa. Okay, it's Varesa, not Varesa. My bad. What about in Japanese? What do they say for Japanese?
Konnichiwa. Watashi Varesa.
Varesa. Interesting. So I've said it wrong in every language. Wonder how many people I annoyed from the first few minutes of the video by saying that wrong. Oh yeah, another thing of note is I was going to farm artifacts so that I had them when she came out, but apparently there's a new artifact that is like her best in slot. So I couldn't really farm anything beforehand. I was trying to be efficient, I really was. Where is new artifact? Bottom of the book? Not the bottom of the book. Where is it? It's in here somewhere, maybe. No? Wait, is it not? Did I just make this up? This? I didn't see that in the book. I must be blind. Plunging attack damage. Oh, wait, this might be good for Gomming on 4-star only as well. I would love to farm that for her. But considering I have so many other things that I need to farm for her, let's just put her on a different set. Alrighty. We are on a 4-piece Obsidian Codex. If we come to our stats, we are at 91% crit rate and 186% crit damage with the artifact buff, which pretty much is a 1-to-2 ratio. Now, however, I do need to go farm some of these flowers. Oh no. Wait, no. I didn't want to be here. I mean, I did want to be here, but I didn't want to be here. I just wanted flowers. Whatever's going on here seems way too high stakes for me. Is high stakes because cows? Because it's funny. It's so funny. I do like that I can run quite fast and, until I get stuck on something. And I can run on top of water. So literally nothing can stop. Wait, no, a cliff can stop me, can't it? I'm going to have to test if that can go up a cliff. In fact, let's just see right here. I think this counts. Yeah, we can't go up. But it's okay because we have Shalonen who also can't go up. Why do I always pick the most convoluted ways of getting to where I want to go? So once again, as a reminder to all of you and not me, Sky Split Gem Bloom. That is what we are looking for. One thing I will say is the increased sprint speed feels so nice until I run out of stamina in about 4 seconds. I get that they want it to be balanced with the other characters, right? If you have one character that sprints faster than everyone else, why would you use anyone else to run around the world with? But like, I'm just gonna have to run around in a team with Kai all the time and double animo. Actually, since I'm not fighting anything right now, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. How could I forget? We need to pick a glider. Honestly, I feel like the Natlan one really does fit her. Unfortunately, I've not actually gotten that yet. I might just go with the musical wings. Nope, I changed my mind. I'm going with this. That is actually perfect. Excuse me, what did I just hear? The volcano's... What? Oh, you'd better not hit me with falling magma. Okay, so she can kind of go up cliffs if they're slanted enough. Like this... Oh, not like this. I take that back. Wait, I can't move. I'm stuck. Oh, it actually does throw stuff at you. That's kind of cool. Not nearly as annoying as the lightning on Inazuma. That was just terrible. Oh, did you just... How dare you? Dare get... Because she's a cow? It's... No, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep doing it. What are you? You look like that little weasel thing that buries underground and throws out Mora, except like digivolved. Okay, I actually need to go fight the boss as soon as possible so my resin isn't just sitting at capped. That is not helping my situation at all. Boss. Okay, boss, we need to fight boss. Where? Oh, this lava dragon statue. Yeah, let's go there. No, not again. No, that's not started. I did not start that. No, I'm following you, but I am not trying to follow you. Let me get ahead of you. Whoosh. I do like that you could jump off of ramps with this. Am I going the right way? No, not at all. It's over here somewhere. Ooh, this has got to be it. Okay. Oh, I just accidentally jumped over a ravine. Let's see how this goes. I imagine the rest of my team is going to be doing all the damage. You are kind of a funny looking guy. He's like a giant bull. I like him. He's cute. Now let's... Oh, jeez, your damage. Oh, no, Varesa, your damage doesn't exist. Yeah, so apologies. I learned that her name is pronounced Varesa. And then I listened to the Japanese one where it's more so pronounced Varesa, and that just stuck in my head. So for the rest of the video, I call her Varesa instead of Varesa. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I imagine this thing's gonna pull out some sort of gimmick soon, and I'm not going to appreciate it very much. We hit a 10k in there. That's more than like the 2ks that were thrown out. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to her health. Might be my best interest to use an actual team for this until Varesa's built. Although he doesn't seem to be doing any kind of gimmick here, which I love, because inevitably this thing is going to be in the spiral abyss. And if there's no annoying gimmick, I don't mind fighting it there. 4 drops. 3 drops. Okay. I will always greed on that. Varesa, I apologize. I will use you again shortly. But for now, you can go have a snack break, because this boss killed my brand new character. So I got beef with him. Beef. Because it's another cow joke. I told you I wouldn't stop. Fights go just a little bit quicker when you're using a team that's actually built. Unfortunately, though, that is the last of my resin. And we didn't get any 4 drops. Now, game... Why would you do this? Why are they all the way across the ocean? I better be able to access that island right now. I mean, I do already have Farina on my team, so technically I already could get over there, but I'd rather use a team that could just infinitely go across the surface of this water. First up, we use Mualani for a bit, and she almost gets us all the way there by herself. But then we can swap to Mawika, and we can ride on the bike across the water. And then... Well, that's not how that was supposed to go. But it's okay, because Mualani can just jump right back out of the water. Then we can go to Varesa, and we can run across the water. You see this? You see that they're not putting this waypoint on the map, even though there's a waypoint here? Sneaky little developers. Selection in all recommended places is completed. I have a feeling that is nowhere near enough. Let's go in. We got 49. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. But it is a start. Oh, she ascends into crit rate. That's good to know. So I'm gonna be overcapping on crit with my current build, which is actually better if I do end up getting her signature weapon. Oh, wait, I'm already out? What do you mean? I'm not gonna wait 3 days to build her. It's okay. I have a way of dealing with this. It is now the next day. Allow me to catch you guys up on what has changed. First up, yesterday I went and I farmed this domain to try and get as many of the masks as I could, which really isn't that many, because ideally I would like to get this weapon and it uses those materials, which I can't farm again until Friday. For reference, it is now Wednesday. So to do that, I leveled up the battle pass until I got my 1 fragile resin, also used some primos. I had converted those over into more resin. Then I also went and got the resin from the teapot. I've also looked into some different team ideas, and this is one that seems to be a good one, except, you know, that's another character I gotta level up. But I did throw Ian-san onto the Cinder City set, and no, they're not all leveled up because I'm completely out of artifact fodder. But I think overall it's decent. We're at 172 energy recharge, and a 999 attack is pretty satisfying. Of course, as she's leveled up, that'll increase as well, and she's on Favonius, which is why she's on a crit rate circlet. Now, another issue with this team besides that is our Mawika, and I never know if it's Mavwika or Mawika because they say it different in the game. But a lot of her artifacts actually went over to Varesa, so right now her build is kinda copium, but with the additional 40% crit rate from the set bonus, it's okay. I I want to try to get Varesa's weapon, because from the little that I have played with her so far, I am enjoying the playstyle. But before we make a single more upgrade, I would like to do one of my standard damage tests. I have no idea what this rotation is supposed to be, so I'm just gonna kind of make it up. Oh, right, we don't have Yansan's burst stuff, so that's okay. Let's see how much this does. Just, you know, we're not critting because we're cooler than crits. 19k, 40k on a plunge, and that was definitely the worst rotation you could possibly do. Also, it should go without saying that Yansan's buff at talent level 1 is probably not doing much. For the sake of damage, it'd be much smarter to just throw Bennett on the team, but then I lose out on the electro resonance, and I'd rather just not do that. So I'm gonna come back to this fight again. I think it's like this and then that, and then we'll set this up, and then we'll do some plunges. We'll do a burst. We'll 49k. 44k. Okay, so it was a little increase. Hey, Yansan, let's just level you up to 20 because that's nice and easy. And then I'll ascend you, and then I'll level you up to 40. And I'm just gonna come in. I'm gonna go to your burst. Can't actually upgrade that. Okay, that's fine. I'm slightly embarrassed to say I forgot I have yet to level up Varesa's talents. So I'm just going to go ahead and start upgrading that now. And I'm going to kind of swap between the burst and normal attack as I feel those are the two most important. Oh, right. Level 4 is the max for now. Okay, we'll come back to that later. If making Genshin videos was not my literal job, I would happily stick with this weapon. Even the colors kind of match her. But because it is my job, I'm going to attempt to get her signature weapon. This is a terrible idea. I am well aware of this. Well, let's just see if we can get a little lucky, which I feel like is just my motto at this point. There's our second 10 pull. For some reason, I thought that was about to be gold. Here is our third 10 pull. Every single one my brain thinks is gold. Fourth 10 pull incoming. It is also purple. And already the last 10 pull that I can do, it's still purple. That hurts. But I can claim a couple more wishes and we can hope to see an early pity. Surprise, surprise, we don't see an early pity. Okay, I've made an executive decision. This is gonna be really sad if I lose the 50-50 here, but I've decided I am not pulling for Xianyun. Even though I would like her on the account, I just don't see myself using her all that much, and of course it's the next pull that I get a gold on. I'll be sticking with the overloaded team. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so I was gonna say, I hope I just get Varesa's weapon, and then we're good. Then I don't have to pull anymore. Look, game. Just back-to-back gold, right? Back to back gold. That's not gold. This is just utterly disappointing. Utterly it's another Varesa pun. This banner is just milking my account dry. I did it again. You just can't stop me. But this is really sad. Please, early pity. Come on, early, gold, shine, please? No. Okay, last pull that I could do right now, and it's blue. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not pull on the weapon banner. Anyways, let's get back to building this character. Is this team capable of taking down this boss? I mean, kind of? It's a bit scuffed, but it does work. That's pretty good progress already. Not a single quad drop yet. What we need to do next, though, is get more of these. And I obviously can't do that in my world. So I welcome you to the world of Geo only. I imagine a lot of people right now are not going to want to allow someone to come into their world and take all of their flowers. So I figure I'll just steal for myself. This is one of the benefits of having so many Genshin accounts. All right, so this world has been picked mostly clean of these. Let's go ahead, ascend again, level up to 70. And now we're probably gonna have to go join another world. So we will quickly just swap on over to the world of only swords. Now that that's done, we still don't have enough to max a center. But at this point, I kind of just have to wait for resin. Of course, the other option is doing this. And if it's anything like the other tribal quests, it's probably about 2 hours in total. So I don't know if I really want to go on that endeavor right now. What I will do is level up both her normal attack and her burst to level 6. Okay, so I decided to do the quest, meaning that we get all of the free stuff from completing this. So I'll bring her up to level 80, which might be as far as I can bring her in this video because I don't know if I'll have enough resin in a couple of days to completely max her. I need 16 more boss drops, which could just be 4 more runs if I get very lucky, but I won't. This team is getting a lot better. And this is the last time I need to collect drops. The game just does not want to give me 4 drops per run ever. But now I'm able to come over, craft up the remaining things, and I can finally max ascend Varesa. It is going to take most of my XP, but I am able to level her. So she is level 90. Then normal attack can go to level 7. Burst can go to level 7. And unfortunately, I am out of these. So level 7 is where they shall stay. You know, it would have been nice to get her signature weapon, just saying. But I absolutely refuse to spend any more on the banners. So I'm just gonna have to keep pulling throughout the duration of these banners. Just 19 days left, and I think we're gonna get some events that'll give primos. I mean, I'm guaranteed to get it. I just have to do about 25 more pulls. Now, though, I think it's time to put this team to the test. The Spiral Abyss is specifically set up for Varesa. The question that I have to answer is, do I want to just put Bennett on her team? Since our Eon-san is not really leveled at all and she will die in one hit, we will run it with Bennett, and hopefully I do the rotation semi-correctly. So I'm going to set up our overloaded stuff first, then we'll burst there. Wasn't supposed to do that. Great, already messed it up with the first rotation. You'll love to see it. Luckily, it was the first chamber on floor 11, so it really doesn't matter. If it was floor 12, it might have mattered a little bit more. This time, I'm going to do it right. We'll set this up, we'll overload, and then we'll do this into 3 pumps of that into one of those. Then we do this first, and then we do it again. Then we use the burst, and he's already dead, so that was a waste. But then we keep plunging, and we're out of circle impact, which is why Yansan would be better if I could build her. And of course, I will find any excuse possible to use Nilou in a video. Floor 11, chamber 3. Oh, hit over 100,000 per plunge. We love to see that here. Oh, you. That's okay. I have Shalonen. I may or may not have actually looked at what was going to be in here. Oh, that is so fine. Easy 3-star. I'm seeing here that the second side wants electro and more. Oh, this is beautiful. Nilou's going to take the spotlight here. Look at her go. Although we do have to deal with the electro shield, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Be fair, both shields are annoying. Then it's a YAB. But then the second side has this lady, which we can set up our plunges on and then start doing big old damage. Oh, actually pretty good. It's good to hit this guy with electro, bad to hit him with pyro, but we're doing both, so it's balancing out, and it's just like, okay. That's how that works, right? Okay. A very easy chamber, whatever that was. Oh, that was only chamber 1. I mean, I knew that, of course. Why did it feel like so much more than that? Get rid of that guy. Get rid of you. I'm not going to set up my bursts. I don't even need to. Look at that. You're already dead. What are you? Oh, ew. Okay, maybe I will set up my bursts. Oh, it's so good. Over 100,000 per elemental skill. Oh, yeah. Nope. It's so good. I'm just gonna, yeah, you guys finish it off. That's fine. There you go. Once again, onto the second calf, because yeah, calf is another. It's a cow pun again. You thought I was done with them, didn't you? I know you normally want Catalyze for this, and I obviously did not bring Dendro. She's doing pretty good damage here. On to the final chamber. 4 whole enemies await us. 1 is down. 2 are down. 3 are down. Oh, and then a boss. Right, they do this now. But this team does not care. I'm telling you, every video just turns into a Nilou spotlight. Only 1 enemy on this side. I kind of swapped around artifacts, and my Bennett's on a pretty crappy build right now. He doesn't have enough energy recharge. Oh, right. This is the boss that does like the pillar stuff. Okay. I forgot about that, but good thing I have a character that can deal with it. Yeah, my rotations are terrible, and that is completely on me. But Varesa's playstyle is pretty fun. To me, it almost feels similar to Cloran's, because you kind of do a couple of normal attacks, and then you use the skill, and then you repeat. And there we go. A pretty comfortable 3 stars. And I guess on the bright side, you can't even say that Mawika carried her, because her build is not that great right now. I mean, she's on an EM circlet, a really crappy Sans. And of course, that's because Varesa took most of her stuff. Oh yeah, and I don't even have her on electro damage. And then I still gotta get her stupid signature weapon. A common issue that I've found myself having is that new characters come out, I pull for them, and then I just don't really use them again. Like Mualani, I like the character, I just don't find myself using her. Same thing with Chaska, and quite a lot of characters in general. Like Arlecchino, I think I used once, which is why recently I've kind of decided I'm not going to be pulling for constellations on characters anymore, unless it's something I am super excited about. But Varesa might genuinely be one of the characters that I actually continue to use, because I just find the playstyle fun. Like look, she's completely unbuffed right now, and she's taking this down by herself. Now, is that super impressive? Not really. Probably not, but I know if I do a full rotation, the thing dies before I get to do anything. Of course, to further highlight the issue of her current build, if we just do some combat shenanigans, we're overcapping on crit by quite a bit. Oh, also, I've got to say, I really like this art style shift when she goes into like this form. It just looks cool. Then when I say this, Mawika doesn't really count because she's just broken. But I think Varesa might be one of my favorite characters released in Natlan in terms of playstyle. And I'm just saying, I know it's not ideal for damage, but we get a free Aurora on this update, so I could put them on the same same team in addition to Yansan and do some electro charge stuff, which has been my favorite reaction recently. With that being said though, I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you all next time.